Hey guys, it's Scott from Let's Play Easy Mode with another episode of Retro Rewind. Today we are going to be trying for the very first time the 1988 NES classic, Contra. Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Easy Mode, where we love to escape and play. If this is your first time here, then welcome to the channel. And if you're one of our regulars, then welcome back. Guys, it's time for another Retro Rewind, and today we are going to be diving into a game that has eluded me my entire life. Just not one I ever really played. When I was a kid, it was super hot, super popular with my friends. A lot of them played single and one-player versions of the game. And honestly, most of the time it was a hard one to find. Back in those days, I explained this in the previous retro video. We didn't own a lot of games when I was growing up, so we were renting games quite a bit, and this one was a hard one to find on the shelf, and we just never did. We just never rented it. I was usually into other types of games, but I always heard how beloved the game Contra was, especially with its infamous code. Let's see if I can remember this, and I've never even played the game. Up, up, down, down, left, right, either BA or AB start. I think that's what it was. And that was like the most iconic code, I think, until the Mortal Kombat code came out, which I don't remember that one. But I just remember everybody always talked about the Contra code. And I guess it gave you like a lot more lives than what it comes with by default. And today I am going to be using that code because I actually picked up the Contra Anniversary Edition, which has like all the different versions of Contra, which I want to try and compare, contrast, all of that kind of stuff today. We're going to be taking a look at the history of the game and just some fun facts about it as well. I'm really excited for this. I know a lot of people who played Contra back in the day, and there are a lot of people today that say like, oh yeah, like when I look back at those days growing up in the 80s or whatever, Contra was my favorite game on the Nintendo, and a lot of them would play two players with their brothers and sisters or friends or whatever. And this was just a game I never really played. But I know it really just kind of captures that 80s action hero vibe. Now, what I do know about Contra is that it originally came out in 1987 in Japan as an arcade game. It was February 1987. It was an arcade game first in Japan, and then a month later, in March of 87, it was released in North America as an arcade game. Got super popular, and then was released almost exactly a year later, February 1988. It was released for the NES home console, and my understanding is the major differences between the arcade version and the home console was that the NES version of the game was longer, where the arcade game was shorter, had more levels, they added more to it, and from what I've been told is that it was actually a little bit easier on the home console, mainly because it was a quarter machine. Like, it was the way to keep drawing and eating your money. So in the arcade version, and I'm not sure, maybe this is something that was common for those games that started out on arcade and then worked their way over to home console, but my understanding was that Contra on arcade was actually a little bit harder because it was a way to kind of eat up people's quarters. But it did get a little bit easier when it came to the NES. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and try this game. I don't have it on Nintendo Switch online because this title, this Konami title, is not on. Apparently, they have like their own. A lot of their games are not on Nintendo Online. They're like on separate services or whatever, or like collection games or whatever, like this one. So what I did was on sale on the eShop. So for like $8, I was just able to get the Contra Anniversary Edition, which comes with the Japanese version, the North American version, the arcade version. I guess Contra 2 might be on this as well, and also Super Contra for Super Nintendo, which we might try today, or that might be another retro video that we do. But I'm excited to dive into this with you guys. Make sure to stick around, because at the end of this video, we're going to take a look at a little bit more of the history, to learn a little bit more about the game, look at some fun facts about it. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be fun. Do me a favor, like, subscribe. Don't forget us on Discord, and also If you'd like to dive in deeper and get your hands on all kinds of extra easy mode content, do make sure to hop on over to Patreon by going to this link right here for all kinds of extras, or you can click join now and become a channel member, but do make sure to look for your name at the end of every single video for supporter shout outs. And also don't forget that every Wednesday night, we do easy mode live at 7 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday, which is our weekly live stream. Okay guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive back into the retro rewind time machine. And let's go back to 1988 on old Nintendo and finally play the game Contra. Okay guys, here we go. Konami. We are playing, we have the collection, the anniversary collection. Please play in a well-lit room. Well, I'm already messed up there. Okay, sideways Joy-Con, dual Joy-Con. Okay, we're playing with a Pro controller today. For more details about the controls, please check the in-game manual. Hopefully we can still play with the Pro controller. I imagine we can. Yeah, we can. All right, here we go. Oh, listen to that. It sounds like, that's one of those classic old Nintendo sound effects that sounds like waves crashing on the shore, you know. It's really funny. Press any button to start. Well, already it's different than playing Kid Icarus, because when we played Kid Icarus, that was, okay. Oh, look at, we got the history right here, guys. Kid Icarus, you had to press start and select. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look through these, guys. Just bear with me, and we're gonna have some fun kind of seeing what's here. Oh, look at this. We got Contra, we got Super C, Contra 3. I wonder which one? Oh, this is arcade as well. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So this is the arcade version. Aliens incoming. Contra is the name given to those born with a burning, fighting, is that supposed to say spirit or sprit? We'll say sprit, fighting sprit, who have mastered guerrilla warfare tactics. December 2633, so we're way in the future. Earth is being invaded by a hostile alien army. I didn't know that this was an alien game. I had no idea. Okay, so December, so we're around Christmas season in 2633. Earth is being invaded by hostile aliens, an army known as the Red Falcon, and the Contra elite commandos specializing in guerrilla warfare are the only ones standing between humanity and its complete annihilation. Two of the deadliest Contra soldiers, Bill and Lance, in their excellent adventures, Bill and Lance have been dispatched to infiltrate the Red Falcon's base and destroy the enemy from within. Using your cunning wits and reflexes to guide the two commandos to victory, kick some serious alien butt on the way. So that was the first one, guys, in 1987. So this was released in Japan in February 87 and in North America in March. I'm gonna start with this first. I wanna try the watch replay. I bet you they didn't have this. There's no way they had easy mode. You know what? I know it's easy mode, but I want to just taste what this was like on normal. Who knows? Normal mode might even not be okay. This is already very. I heard that the arcade version had more of like the vertical. Look, are we playing Tetris? What the heck? Deposit money. Look at that. Bill. Okay, I already see it. Bill looks like Duke Nukem. And how do I play? Game over. Insert coin. There we go. 1 or 2. Start. Whoa, look at that! What is going on? Ready. Okay, you can do that and jump. So this is the arcade game. I like that you can shoot like this. Already this seems easier than Kid Icarus. Whoa, look at this one! Oh, goodness! Okay, that's how we die, oh! Oh, you can do the water? No way! That's cool. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, I like these old games like this. Okay, there's people who are like, Scott, when did you start loving old games? There's something about like these shooter games like this, like Asteroids and stuff like that, that I just think are kind of fun when they're not too hard. Oh. We're blowing this up. Oh, Whoa, cool, okay. So I guess by default, you're Bill. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going that way. Ah! Whoa, cool. Okay. Hey, so far I did this all on 1/4. Or have I not? Maybe every time I've died, it... Oh, goodness. That was the end. Continue. Yes, please. I put in my other 1/4. Oh, this is great. Okay, there we go. We're gonna try this, and then we're gonna see. Okay, you can hold the button down. Oh no, I accidentally electrocuted myself. So I can picture like, I remember seeing this like over. So, story time. When I was a kid, we had a little drugstore here, or well, not here anymore. I'm in Tennessee now, but where I grew up in Maine, we had a little drugstore called Laverdier's back in the 80s. And they had a little family it was actually a big arcade, and my dad used to take me there on Sundays because you could get a couple free tokens to get started if you were a father and son. Or maybe it was father and kids. I think it was back in the 80s, it was still all about like, you know, the patriarchy or whatever. So they had, you know, it was like dads and their sons, and you could get two free tokens, and then we bring extra money with us, and we'd go play at the arcade. I'd play there with my dad. And I remember how long do I do this? This is fun. This is on normal. Can you imagine what easy's like? Oh, I walked right in front of that like a moth going to the flame. Sure. Oh, goodness. So my dad would bring me there, and we never played this game. Usually the arcade game that we used to play was a racing game that was, we would play Spy Hunter, which was a car game that you would play and you would shoot. And you had like missiles and bullets and all this stuff. But then there was another one that you could sit in, and some of you old school arcade gamers would know this one probably. It was called Road Blasters. And you'd actually sit in it, and you could, oh my gosh, I love that game. Loved Road Blasters. I feel like there's more to this. Oh, the end, okay. Hey, look at this, I'm gonna put my name in. 5th place. Okay, I'm just saying, just for morality, like somebody needs to go in and take over 1st place because the KKK cannot be 1st place on this game. Just, no, we can't allow that. Who did that? Why is the KKK? Who's named KKK and admits it? Okay, let me put in. Oh, didn't give me any time. SBC. Wow, you know what? We need to score big. 1 player, 1 or 2 players. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Oh, look at this. So cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, goodness. Are you meant to fall, I wonder? Hey guys, I'm doing okay. This is normal mode, for the record. Okay, can I bring up the fact that this guy's supposed to be like the Earth's best, and he gets hit one time? Like he ran into him and he got knocked down. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That is really neat. I'm not doing as well this time. There we go. Yeah, he takes a bump. He takes a bump. I'm gonna go this way this time. No, I can't. I thought it was offering me a choice, left or right. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm not doing as well this time. But I bet easy mode on this is not terrible. Okay, you gotta shoot those things when they open up. Yep, nice. So I gotta find that, I gotta find that here too. Okay. Ooh, gotta really watch out for what they're shooting. I am not. Oh, I keep looking up and not looking down. I need to stay out of the way of those what they're shooting, and I keep getting electrocuted. Now, supposedly the. Oh wait, I got an idea. I know what to do. Try shooting those. Yeah. My finger got. I'm going. There it is. I had to get down. Get down. Okay. Ooh. The end. There it is. Okay. Hey, look at that. I'm all second place. Okay, you know, just we're getting so much closer now. There we go. All right, I'm ready. I am ready. Okay. Playing the arcade. Oh, goodness. I should have jumped that. Yeah, that's what I should have done. I'll do that when we play the NES version. I can tell you one thing. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice. Okay. Why is the Switch 2 being laggy for this game? Oh, I think this is the first time I've... There we go. Oh, goodness. There we go, we got it. I'm ready. I can't read. I can't wait to read the facts about this game. So Lance kind of looked like Rambo, and this guy Bill kind of looks like Duke Nukem. But if I was a betting man, I would say they were probably trying to base him on like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, that was much quicker that time. Yep. Ooh. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Is this the furthest I've made it? This is the furthest I've made it. Whoa! Oh, goodness. That was the furthest, though. Wait, what happened? You can save. Look at that. You can save with this. So with this, I'm actually really enjoying this game. I'm really... Hello. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Oh, my. Yep. Yep. Oh, goodness. Okay, we gotta shoot that eye. Okay, I got that guy. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, I wonder if I can jump. That's how I hit this guy. There, that's gonna help. Guys, will I actually get past? Was he like a boss? Kind of? I think so. Hey, all right. Oh, goodness. Boy, they don't wait. They don't wait, do they? Oh, I was looking at the person who looked like they were drowning. This is fun. I like Contra. I really like Contra. This is, the end. Okay. Okay, let's get out of that. We've experienced, wait a minute, no. First I gotta make sure that was only 5th? I guess it's not how far you get, it's how many kills you have. You know what, I'm going again. I want more kills this time. I'm gonna do this. There's no timer, right? Yep, take my time. Holy cow! Well, I guess I'm not gonna get through there. That's right. This is gonna be a better run, guys. You got me that time. Oh, okay. Whew. I got another cool gun. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's how you do it. Got it. Okay, I'm doing better now. Okay, I'm ready for this. Got him. Okay. Big scores. Hold up. There we go. Quick save data created. Yes, please. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, oh, oh. So I wonder if the Nintendo version has a wider screen. Nice. Guys, this is all, right now, this isn't just about getting a top score. This is about getting the initials KKK out of there. This is, I'm doing this for human decency. Okay, oh, oh, oh. Yep. Oh goodness, man, when they shoot though. Oh man, I gotta get in between those. Oh, yeah, like that, but then I got hit again. Oh, you got me again. Yeah, like that. Gotta jump. Gotta remember to jump. Oh, I got hit that time. Yep. Oh, how do people do this? Man, their reflexes are crazy. Don't hit that. Okay. Oh, no. I didn't even make it to the countdown, guys. Okay, let's go ahead. Tell you what, let's exit this now. Sorry, I didn't make it to the top player spot there. But let's go ahead and get. I've let humanity down in so many ways. Okay, we're gonna exit out of there. And now what I want to do is Contra contrast. And we're gonna see the difference here. So, oh, this one's got a scrolling screen. Okay, so Contra for the NES. So this is the one that was released a year later for the Nintendo in February of '88. Contra's name given to, so this is still the same. However, in the shadows of this apparently safe world, a new calamity was close. Oh, this is worded different, isn't it? Yes, it is. I guess there's more story to it. Contra is the name given to those born with a burning finding spirit. Technological advancements through the past centuries have created a peaceful world where science and nature coexist in perfect harmony. Okay. However, in the shadows of this apparently safe world, a new calamity was closing in. Having caught wind of this, the Earth Marine headquarters conducted a secret investigation which revealed the devious plot to exterminate the... Oops. Can I make it go faster? Nope. Okay. Okay, exterminate the entirety of the human race. Okay, so the Earth Marine headquarters conducted a secret investigation which revealed the devious plot to exterminate the entirety of the human race by otherworldly invaders. So again, aliens. Elite Marine soldiers Bill Reiser and Lance Bean, Mr. Bean, have been informed of this terrible threat and it is now their mission to eradicate. Okay. I'm gonna read this. To eradicate the aliens who are endangering mankind, now the two Contra warriors must infiltrate the Galaga archipelago. Never mind. Already turned into a fortress by the aliens. Okay. let's check out the Nintendo version. Nintendo version did not give you it. Look at that difference. One player, and now he's like a blue-haired Rambo with Duke Nukem. Okay, let's see if the controls feel the same. Didn't give me an easy, medium, or hard. Stage 1 jungle. Already this feels more like home console. Oh, this isn't even the same graphics. Yeah, the arcade one, I think, looked better. That's cool that you can jump while you do it. Yeah. It's different. I wonder how hard it would be to play it with an actual Nintendo controller. I don't have one of those yet. This is still the same level, it just looks so different. Okay, yep. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can't get over there. Oh. Oh, wait, I can get this. Yep. Oh, look at that. Oh, I lost my gun, but... Okay. Got him. Oh, big gun. Oh, I gotta move. Game over? If I click continue... This feels a little harder. Maybe... You know, this is... It's hard to tell, because back in these days... I know for a lot of people it was about that score, right? There we go. Oh, I didn't make it this time. Gotcha. Cool. Ah! Okay. It does drop you on the top. That's cool. I'm gonna see if I can just make it far. Okay. Yep, there we go. It's fun. This is fun. There we go. Oh, that was it? I got a high of 20,000. Wait, the code! The code! How could I forget? Oh my gosh. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start maybe? Up, up, down, left, right, BA, start. It might be hard to pull it off on the Pro Controller. Oh wait, BA is the other way around. Sorry, here we go. Okay, up, down, nope, try this again. Up, down, left, right, BA, start. I may not be putting it in right. Or maybe, you know what, hang on, I bet it's during the, I bet it's the title screen. Let's try again. Okay. That's what I was missing. Start game. Okay. All right, let's give this a shot. Here we go. Let's go. Okay. Up, down. Nope. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Was that it? Is there any way to know? Up, down. Nope, try again. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. I think that was the right way, but we'll find out. I think you're supposed to get like, oh, I don't think I have enough lives. Honestly, it might be the Pro Controller. Or, I mean, there's no way. That code's so iconic. There's no way they would have done away with it for the Anniversary Edition. Oh, I fell down that time. Okay. I just want to see if I can make it. Oh, I didn't get that. Okay. I'm not going to make it about score. Because I think arcade games, a lot of times it's always about score, but... Oh, man, he is a good shot. Okay. Home console, a lot of times, is just about getting to the end, right? Alright, here we go. Oh, gosh. Oh, don't do that again. That could be it. Game over. So, it's funny to me that the arcade game had a choice of difficulty, and maybe that's just for this Anniversary Edition, but it didn't offer a difficulty for the Nintendo version. Now, I'm really quickly want to see what is the infamous code for Contra. And let me see if I was putting this in right.
The code for Contra is the Konami code.
Okay.
Up, down,
Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. I did have that right. Entered on the title screen. So, I wonder if that was... Could that have been different on the Nintendo? Oh, created by testing. Okay, is it the same? Is the Contra code the same on the Nintendo as it is on the arcade version? Well, good question, right? No. Okay. So the famous Contra code, up, down, left, right, BA start, is for the Nintendo system version and was designed to give players 30 lives, while the original arcade of Contra... Okay, so I think it might be that I'm having a hard time with this because I'm doing it on a Pro Controller, and when you go BA start, it's not quick. It's not a quick change. So let me go ahead and click continue. Well, actually, I really want to try that code. So let's go back to... exit, and let's see. Okay, if we can go back to the Nintendo version, start game, and let's try this again. So, up, down, left, right, B, A, start. I think I just, was that? No, that wasn't it. I've only got 3 lives there, guys. Oh, that is crazy hard on this. I bet on a Nintendo controller it wasn't, but on this Pro Controller, it's like pressing into Jello trying to get quickly over to the start button. Okay, let's try this again. It didn't have the same snap that those old Nintendo controllers did. I do remember the D-pad on the Nintendo, the original Nintendo, I think is still on parallel. Here we go. Up, down. Nope. Title screen. Get back to the title screen, please. Okay. up, down, left, right, B, A, start. No, look at that. It still says rest 3. I think those are my lives, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. And then we're gonna move on. I really want to get the code right. It's so iconic, right? Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Oh. Let me try slowing it down. It'd be such a bummer if I can't get it. You know? Okay, let's try this again. I need to get a Nintendo controller for this Switch. Okay, like old NES controller, I mean. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Nope. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Up, down, left, right. Okay, it's not working. Okay, let's try this again. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. And no. So you know what? I got an idea. I have an idea. Hold on. I'm gonna try it with the joystick here. How do you do that? Okay, which one's... Oh, that's the wrong button. So I don't even know how you even try to play this with the Joy-Con. Exit. Okay. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna try it with this and see what happens. Okay. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. No. I mean, that was wonky with a joystick, but... guys, I tried. I don't know... I can play it like this. Give it a little bit more of a Nintendo feel. But I don't have a D-pad. I can try this just for fun, though. Something smaller in my hands like that. Like the Joy-Con. Oh! I guess you just let it... You could probably just hold this and spam it, right? I'm probably not... You know what it is, guys? I'm probably not playing this right because I'm not playing this like an old game. I keep trying to... I keep thinking modern games where you, like, run out of ammo. I wonder if I just stay here, can I just get my score way up if I'm playing the arcade version? Goodness. I need that. Wow. That is not easy, oh my. Okay, so I'm gonna try something a little different now. This one is the Super Contra, and then there is, okay, Contra 88 Famicom. Only the strong survive. Contra's name, yep, that's all the same. Technological advancements, however. So this description is the same, and this is, I believe, the Japanese version of the game that came out in 1988. And then there's these other ones. Super C. This is the one that was on SNES, I guess? Huh. And then there's Super Contra. Okay. Let's see the difference between the North American and the Japanese version. I'm still gonna try this again and see what happens. Up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Was that it? Did it work? I thought I heard something, but... Oh, we have a cutscene! You get a cutscene for the Japanese version. 2631. Can't read any of that. Well, how cool is that? Man. They got a cutscene? Huh. This is cool. I'll be curious what this says. Maybe I put the code in right and you get the cutscene with the code. Oh, here we go. We've got Bill and Lance. Lance does look like Sylvester Stallone. What? You got a lot more of the Japanese version on the... What? Okay. Am I gonna like this better? Oh, I didn't make that. Man, I was shooting at him and he got me. Here we go. I wonder what gaming is like in Japanese culture. Were they more score driven or were they more like I want to advance in the story? I haven't actually made it yet out of this jungle level. Like in the arcade game, that was very different. Oh, game over. Yeah, these were not easy. Okay. Now I've gotten my taste of what that... I can't believe they had cutscenes. They had cutscenes in the Japanese version. Okay, so then we have this. Now this is Super Contra. Aliens are back with a vengeance. So this is the sequel, but it came out in the arcade. And then, okay, then Super C for the SNES. So this is the kind of the equivalent. You have the original arcade, and then you have the Super Nintendo version. I wonder if it's going to graphically look any different being on Super Nintendo. I think so far the best looking one was definitely the 87 arcade game. I think. Let's try, okay, let's try the compare. Let's try Super Contra. I'll go for some easy this time. One year after the battle with the mysterious Red Falcon organization, the Earth seems to be free. However, the quest for freedom continues. Okay. Oh, is that Bill? All right. Nope. Or maybe that is them. Whoa. That's like Alien. That's totally based on Alien, right? Like the movie Alien? Super Contra, the arcade game. Here we go. So cool. All right, I'm ready. Okay, this already feels a little newer. Same idea. He doesn't jump as crazy. Oh. Yep. Was this considered, guys, a more desirable game compared to the first one? That's it. Shoot button. Nope, I messed up. Okay, well, at least there's no... We'll just keep it AAA for this one. I want to try again. There you go. Hit him coming up the stairs. That'll work. Oh, man. Best soldiers in the world, and they can't take a bump as well. Uh-oh. No shoot button. Why can't I get it started no matter what buttons I hit? That doesn't make any sense. That's on easy mode? I don't know about that. Okay, let's... Can I do this one? Nah. Okay. There we go. Holy cow. We're shooting nukes. I did it. Nice. Look at that. Can you save it? Yeah. Let's save it because I haven't made it without doing that. Oh, I messed up. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. We gotta take on that tank. And we died trying. The end. That was it. Hey, I got first place, though. That's respectable. And I will take advantage of this. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, man, that's not me. I'm not Sa. Oh, well, let's compare this now with the Super Nintendo version. Red Falcon is back. 1 year has passed. Yep, so there's the story. Peace returned to Earth. All seemed well until one fateful day, a cryptic distress signal was sent out by General Hal, who was attending a military exercise with the GX Army of the 7th Front in South America. Our allies, the GX Army, they suddenly turned on us. Their eyes, those weren't the eyes of humans. Perhaps, sensing something has gone seriously wrong, leaders of the Earth Federation government dispatched 2 of their Contra soldiers, Bill and Lance, whoa, dude, to investigate the matter. Following the signal, Bill and Lance jumped on a chopper and headed to the Earth Federation base where the joint military exercise took place. They found the base in ruins with no sign of life. Suddenly, a soldier attacked the 2, eyes filled with madness, a pale blue skin. He looks like a human, but those eyes don't lie. His soul is long gone. Bill opened fire at the soldier. As Bill's shot, this is a big story, shots hit their target, an abomination of a creature burst out of the soldier's chest and slipped away into the shadows. No way, looks like our friends, and that's it. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I got that. That's good. Let me go ahead and get into this. I wonder if these had codes as well. Okay, so we've got the Super Nintendo version. Super C. If you hear some voices in the background, that's my daughter and my wife. Okay. Yeah, I mean, already I'll tell you, man, the arcade version looks way better. But I mean, I guess they just back then they had more. Oh, that was dumb. They had more to work with back in those days. You know, nowadays, honestly, arcade can't even touch home consoles, in my opinion. And I mean, you look at you look at the arcade games now, and it's like just a little, basically teaching our kids how to go to Vegas and gamble. It's all just claw machines and, you know, roulette. So you can, you know, spend $80 to get 5 Tootsie Rolls. Wow, this was hard. But back in these days, you know, all the technology was much stronger inside the arcade box. So you get better looking graphics, and it just wasn't as good at home. So, you know, you'd spend your quarters and, like, my gosh, can you imagine how much money I spent today? If this is like 1988. I bet this is so much fun with 2 players. Working together, you know? Oh no. Gotta jump out of the way. Oh no, I got caught again. Already, I like the jumping better in the first game. Well, it's not that bad, I guess. Except for when I die. Okay. So far, I think I might like the first Contra better. I don't know. I don't know. I do like the look of the newer ones. This is fun. This is actually, I'm gonna probably play this game again off channel. Especially because I just bought it. Okay. So we've tried all of the, what's Contra 3? Came out in 1992. This is not an arcade game. Oh, there's a Game Boy version? And then there's a Genesis. Okay. Oh my, wait a minute. I didn't know there was all this. And then the bonus book. I did see that. There's a bonus book. Okay, cool to see. I'm gonna go through some of this later, but Alien Wars. In 2636, after being defeated countless times by the Contra, the Red Falcon mobilized its entire army for a full-scale invasion of Earth. Outnumbered and technologically surpassed, humanity was powerless to resist against the alien forces. Earth was decimated by the Red Falcon in less than half a year, and humanity suffers under its oppression. However, all hope is not lost. 2 soldiers walk the desolate streets of the city, reduced to rubble. Let's check this out. Bill and Lance are back. Are we gonna get difficulty settings on this one? Oh, that's, yes. I remember this Konami Super Nintendo logo because I used to play this pool game called Side Pocket, and that was always what would come up. I loved Side Pocket. That's actually a Konami game that is on the Nintendo Switch Online. Looks like Independence Day, doesn't it? Like the ship coming down and blowing up Empire State Building. Yeah. Okay, now we know where they got the idea for Independence Day. He actually looks like the alien. One of the aliens, the one at the console. When Will Smith is like, do you think he has any idea what's going on? Oh, not a chance. It's time for revenge. Let's attack aggressively. Okay. Option. Does it get easier? Hold up. Yes, please. Easy. 7 lives and easy. All right, Contra 3, The Alien Wars. This is gonna be great. All right. Okay, here we go. Now, what in the world? This is Nintendo, a Super Nintendo. So Super Nintendo, it looks like they're utilizing the whole Nintendo controller a little more, because the SNES had more buttons. Oh wow. And then, whoa, okay. Classic Super Nintendo car explosion. This already feels easier. Well, it says the guy who just died. I will say the response is way quicker. Oh, man. Says the guy who just died. There's a dog. Yeah. An alien dog. Okay, just like that. Guys, I'm dying so much. I gotta remember to jump. I'm not jumping. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable how hard that is. Okay, continue. Okay, here we go again. Now I get the bubble, which is probably like some sort of protecting shield. Either that or he's gonna float away like Glinda the Good Witch. That didn't last long. It never lasts long in arcade games. Okay, there we go. There we talking. Now we're talking. Just gotta be more reactive. Yep. There we go. It just, nope. Nice. I'm surprised those dogs don't come after you at one point. Woo! Gosh. Okay. Let's go up here. Might be safer. What did I just do? Oh, I hit the A button. This reminds me of the first game, actually. Like when you have to shoot that thing to get to the next stage or whatever. No way do I get to drive that. Whoa! That's pretty cool. Can you just run them over? Like, why wouldn't you be able to do that? Yeah. There we go. That's cool. Oh, okay. I gotta tell you, it's not easy, but I'm finding these Contra games to be fun to play. Oh, platformer. City needs to definitely come in and fix that. Ooh, that's close. Buildings coming down. Oh gosh. Shoot. Oh, no, I walked right into that. Hey, I got him. Was he our big boss? Okay, now we're like really super Contra. Goodness. We're gonna die. Yep. That was it. That was it. I have one continue left. This was good though. This one feels smooth. I wonder if anybody else ever agreed with me on this. Like, back in the day, where people like were playing this game going like, yeah, this is way better than the other ones. Like, as far as just feel. Oh, you can climb. Okay, that's a nice mechanic. Oh, look at that. Oh, but you don't want to get hit. Wow. This feels a little more platformy. Nope, 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 nope. My bad, my bad. Okay. Go, 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 go. Oh, I love that you can shoot while you're on there. That's pretty awesome. How do you, hello, Scott. Don't, nope, no, no. I don't know how. That was it, guys. That was it. I wonder how I would have jumped off that. He wasn't jumping off of it. Okay, I will say Contra 3 feels smoother than the other ones. I know it was newer, more recent. Now, I also saw that there's been a new Contra that came out in like a couple of years ago. And I'm wondering if they gave it the same feel, or I'm gonna try this again. I wonder if they gave it the same feel. Were the side-scrolling style, or are they finally making it feel more like, you know, like a 3D kind of game or something? No, I gotta jump, I gotta jump. No, I'm doing worse this time than I did before. There we go. Get the fancy guns. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Whew. I wonder if I could get used to playing Nintendo again. Like, these kinds of Nintendo games more. Maybe if I played these more, I wouldn't need easy mode on the new games. Right? Like, I'd get all my reflexes back up. Maybe that's the thing. I've been so removed. I've been so removed from hard games like this for so many years that all I need to do is play these more. And then I can play like master mode on Breath of the Wild or something. Guys, we're doing better than we did before. Now. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm doing the same. Okay, here we go. Yeah, because we gotta kill this guy. Oh, man. Wait, if you even touch him, though. Okay. Whew. Okay. This is it. If I get touched, if someone gives me a finger poke of doom, I'm dead. Okay, so now it lights up with fire. Look at that. Fire everywhere. From those two bombs. Go. Oh, and that was it. Wow, that is hard. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Okay. We've played the arcade Contra, the original. We've played the arcade Super Contra. We've played the Nintendo Contra, the Japanese Contra, and then the Super Nintendo Super C, and then Contra 3, which actually I felt like that one maybe felt a little different. Let's try Operation C. Red Falcon's invasions were prevented 2 times over by the Contra soldiers, elite commandos, specializing in anti-alien guerrilla warfare. However, a new threat looms on the horizon. An evil superpower hungry for world domination was secretly collecting data on the war between the Contra soldiers and the Red Falcon, and are now attempting to weaponize the aliens for their own gain. The evil nation's secret research facility lies in a secluded island in the South Pacific Ocean, where they are cloning the aliens to create a new army of ETs, ET aggressors. Learning of this, leaders of the Earth Federation assigned Bill the Contra hero. Now, where's Lance? Is this only a 1-player game? Why does Lance always have to be number 2? Lance is the Luigi of Contra, isn't he? That's what it is. Like, they need to make, like, Lance needs to get his own, like, Lance's Mansion game where he fights ghosts, like Luigi does. Like, Lance doesn't get much, does he? Unless you have a friend, Lance is never going to see the light of day, but Lance is still working just as hard. Why does Bill get all of the attention? You gotta wonder these things, guys. What's going on here? Look at this. It's this one takes place in the 1950s on old black and white TV. I like the jumping. I've never played a this was original Game Boy? I've never played a Game Boy before. We didn't have one. Nope. I bet it felt a lot different on a Game Boy than playing on a 42-inch TV right now with a Pro Controller. Wow. These games, guys, are so hard. I wonder, like, how many of y'all are watching me do these retro rewind videos going, like, why is he doing this to himself? I'm enjoying the history of it. I'm enjoying watching the evolution of games here. Here we go. Ah, he's the one that got away. Okay. Oh, man. Gotta jump, Scott. Gotta jump. The jumping's pretty decent in this. Uphill we go. Yep, we're gonna need that. Jump over that. Get him with that. Didn't make that jump. Wow. No joke, man. These Contra games, so far, Kid Icarus and Contra have been so incredibly hard. I'm looking forward to seeing if there's another game I'm going to make it farther in as we continue on the series. Now, that said, I'm going to put some work into this one off channel. I bought it. I can play it handheld on my Switch. My Switch 2. And I think it would be fun to just play around with it. Like I said, maybe all it takes is me getting a little better playing these kinds of games. Let these build my muscles back up. I love the... No... There we go. Oh, no. Oh, look at this. Now, what are we doing? Gosh. Got it. Okay. There we go. I've actually lasted longer in this game than half of the other ones. There it is. You see that? Look at that. I'm shooting boba at them. Boba tea. There we go. Wait, was that? No! Oh. Well, there we go. So that was Game Boy, Operation C. Now, what's this? This is, now, okay, so this is interesting. So at this point, this is where it starts to jump over to the Sega. A new threat arises. 5 years have passed. Now, wait a minute, what year did this come out? 94. So at this point in 94, yeah, Sega's like right in the middle of their console generation. They're doing really well. I'm trying to think. In 94, when did... It was 97? When, like, the real disc-based stuff... I mean, like, we had Sega CD. And I think 3DO came out, what, 95, 96? But, like, we had, I think PlayStation was 97. 96, 97. Yeah, it was 97. So... at this point, Sega's still relatively new, because I think, what, Sega came out in 90... Help me out, 91, 92? So it's been out for a couple years. A new threat arises. 5 years have passed since the alien wars, and mankind is slowly rebuilding civilization. Nevertheless, mankind is still in turmoil. The extreme concentration of people and goods in the few areas that escaped devastation during the war had turned the cities into hotbeds of crime. Worse, the rapid development of genetic engineering and cyborg technologies during the war had spawned a new fearsome type of crime unimaginable before the conflict. To combat this threat, the government set up an elite team of crime fighters, the Unified Military Special Mobile Task Force, KX. That's a long thing to say. To the public, they're known as the Contra Hardcore. It's Christmas Eve. The chaotic city, festively decorated, is going to fade away. Its citizens looked for... Bummer. There was a lot of story left. It's Christmas Eve, the chaotic city, festively decorated. Its citizens looked for a respite from the usual hustle and bustle, but unknown to the populace, the forces of evil were using their otherwise peaceful moment to advance their devious plans. Someone has hacked into the city's automated defense system, causing unmanned weapons to run amok in the streets, attacking any human in sight. The Contra Hardcore. They don't call it corpse, right? Hard corpse? Maybe they did. Okay. Heads are deployed to destroy the rampaging machines. However, this act of terrorism was only the tip of the iceberg as the hardcore uncover an enormous conspiracy. Nothing about Bill in this, but it looks like it's still Bill. Here we go. So this is on Sega. Now at this point, I'm trying to even think how my Pro Controller is going to be mapped. There we go. I still think of this as the Side Pockets intro. Okay. Oh, we got a girl. Man, guys, I got a soft spot for Sega. I really do. I loved the Genesis. One of my favorites. You don't get more. Okay. She looks like they took Cammy from Super Street Fighter 2 and put her in an action game like this. Don't get to choose the difficulty. Yeah, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna be her. What? We got Teen Wolf. We're totally gonna be her. Sheena is her name. Our security system has been breached by an unknown hacker. An unmanned robot is running rampant throughout the city. I want you to proceed to the area ASAP and restore order. All right, let's go. Sheena. Whoa, okay. Yep. There we go. Look at this, Lance got, okay, not only has Lance been playing second fiddle to Bill this whole time, but now Lance is, this is really hard. Lance has been replaced now by a girl. And that's cool, there's nothing wrong with Sheena at all. I'm all about the girl action games and stuff like that, but okay, Lance not only got replaced by a girl, he got replaced by a wolf wearing sunglasses. Because that's still Bill probably, right? No, it's Ray. Why does Ray look so much like Bill? That crawling spider thing is really cool. Do any of them have abilities that the other ones don't, I wonder? Ooh! Feel a little safer staying up here. Wow. This one's really hard. Is that just me, or is this one really hard? Goo. Wow. That's no joke. Who the heck are you? Fang? Okay. Fang can drive too. Unless Lance became Fang. Look at this guy. He's definitely got that look to him, like when he's off and he's not saving the world with his Gatling gun arm. I bet you this guy is like a jazz player. He probably plays clubs. Guys, I am failing so hard. This is just an onslaught. How do you... Can you imagine spending money on that to torture yourself? Wow. I will say the newer games, though. What are you? Brownie? Brownie. Oh my gosh. His friends call him the noisy cricket. Oh. Oh, I got electrocuted by somebody. Guys, there's no end to the enemies. How? Wow. Guys, I mean, there's no use. All right, I'm gonna keep dying. There's really no use. And okay, now this one was SNES in Europe. Super Probotector or Probotector, Alien Rebels. Probotectors are fighting robots that were developed in top secret by a special scientific mechanized unit. In the year 2636, once again, the aliens who lost in battle to the Probotectors have regained their full strength and have begun a large-scale invasion. Humans are mere ragdolls in the face of aliens' overwhelming resources, scientific capability, and powerful life force. 6 months later, 2 fighting robots appear in a devastated city controlled by the aliens. Okay, heated battle begins. Oh, here's the first one, I guess. No, that's 1992. This is 94. It's just called Probotech. Well, let's try this. Now this looks like wait. Yeah, start game. Original? Turbo. If you select Turbo, the game will play at the same speed as the Japanese and North American versions of Contra 3. Be aware that each version uses its own save data. I'll just try the original, that's fine. Do the Europeans typically go slower? Shout out to all my European friends out there. Love you guys. Y'all are just more chill and relaxed, I guess. Ah, this is like a nice 80s sci-fi feel, even though this came out in 94, did it say? So this is a lot like the other one we just saw with the Independence Day ship coming down, blowing up the city. Yeah, same. Is this the same game, pretty much? I think so. This is just the European version, maybe. Yeah. You're just robots. Oh no. There we go. Whoa, that's cool. They're like homing. So we've played this one before. This is just the European version. This is a lot smoother though. Actually. Yeah, this feels smoother. Probably, maybe it's just the... This does feel smoother to me. Huh. I'm doing way better in this. There we go. Yeah, the up and down works way faster on this. Nice. Might actually make it farther. Now, is this guy gonna be breaking through? Yep. I'll just hover right here and wait. Okay, actually, he may have just stayed. Oh, I see how we do it. I should have stayed all the way over here. He wouldn't have got me, I think. Oh yeah, this. Okay. We're gonna climb. Oh, no, that didn't work. I was thinking maybe if I could... Oh, you know, I bet you can jump up. That's what you gotta do to get over it. Yeah, okay. Nope, I get it now. No, not the way I'm doing it, but... Well, they're very hard to get past, though. How do you get past that? Wow. Oh, man. These, I'll tell you what. They're fun, but I think the thing about what makes this a little easier, for those of you who know me, who watch the other series and you've been a follower of the channel for a while, so you know me and you know my personality, and sometimes these older games with the difficulties of them can get me a little frustrated because I'm the easy mode guy. I prefer easy mode, story mode. I don't like difficulty in games. That's just me. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm glad that there's difficulty in games, and I just prefer games that allow you to choose that, so that I can let the super skillful gamers play the way they want to, and then I can play the way I want to, and we can both get something out of it. And I will tell you, I didn't come into doing these retro series, these retro games, with any expectations. I have come into this knowing that I will be 1,000% a complete failure at getting through any of these games. I know that. I'm not bothered by it. And if I keep that mindset, it's not frustrating at all. I'm like, oh yeah, let's just try it and see what it was like. But, you know, like with Kid Icarus, I don't think I made it past stage 1-3, right? Apparently, I wasn't the only one. Well, I'm curious to see if Contra was known for being so difficult, but I don't think there were as many people that complained about the difficulty on this game. It's just they were better at stuff than I was, but I never played it as a kid. So oh, wait a minute, hang on, let's go back. Despite the continuous invasions, this is a different thing. 94, okay, so this was 92 in Europe. Despite of the continuous invasions by the aliens, what's left of Earth is at peace, protected by the probotectors. But one day, the mother computer controlling the sole remaining city's security system was hacked, and all of a sudden the warrior robots went berserk. Once more, it seems that the aliens have launched a deadly assault. It's time to root out the evil. Fight robo-protectors, or probo-protectors for your world. So who's gonna be the one that fights them? Are we bringing Bill? Is this Lance's game? Does Lance get his own game now? It's not even called Lance. It's just called Probotector. Probotector, not whatever. This seems a lot like the other one, though I didn't see the girl this time. But the way it looks, only 3 lives. Yeah, these are all the robot versions of that. Okay. So is that just that the folks in the folks in Europe didn't get? Where's the Sheena version? That's the Sheena version? Yeah. Our security system has been breached by an unknown hacker. Well, look at you, and you're even robotic. Like, you probably should have AI, that hacked AI or something. Man, robot, yep. Okay, let's do this. So it's gonna be the same thing again. So it's just, I guess it's the same game, just seasoned to taste if you want humans or robots or what. Yeah, she does the same scream that Sheena did. Wow. Okay. We're gonna need to play some easier games on this series, guys. I mean, come on, not all retro games were impossibly hard to play, right? Not all of them. Still. Bonus book. What do we got here? The history of Contra. Cool. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, there's a lot here that I'll definitely take a look at after, but... Oh my goodness, look at that. It's, our controls. Oh, there's the quick story. And art, yep, kind of like a little game guide on each one. Okay. Nobaya Nakazato. Okay. Special Contra interview. We had an in-depth talk with Nobaya Nakazato, the producer of numerous games. Okay. I'm gonna go through all of this and read through it. That's really cool. That is really cool. All right, guys. You know what? For one for the road, though, I want to do this one more time. I think this was actually one of my favorites. But we're going to do this one on easy this time. We're going back to the original, where it all started. That's how we're coming full circle here. This is the arcade game. I wish I could be Lance. I want to be Lance. Let me be Lance. Maybe playing all the other ones now. Are you serious? Wow. Yep, this is bad. This is bad news, guys. Okay, you know what? This definitely doesn't feel as smooth as the Super Nintendo ones. Here we go. Just gotta spray a little bit more on there, that's all. Made it. Whew. Okay. Here we go, let's try again. Oh, yeah, I should have just taken it from my game save. There we go. There we go. Nice. Oh, man. I gotta remember the jump. Okay. Nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Hey, not bad. Oh, yeah, but these were the hard ones. There it is. Oh, goodness. Hard to get. Oh, man, they're so fast. I don't know how you'd even start to dodge that. Oh gosh. I don't even know how I wouldn't like walk into it. I'm so bad. Oh my gosh. Wow, there's like, I feel like there's no way to dodge that. Oh, goodness. I'm such a modern gamer. Even though I was a kid when these games came out, even as a kid, I don't think I would have spent money on this, you know? Just too hard for me. Was it this hard before? Golly. Okay. There we go. I may have passed the first level one more time. Oh gosh, they waste no time. I have like a bunch of bees. Do I have like a, did I run into like a beehive and they're all flying around me right now? Oh, that killed me, didn't it? That was the end. Wow, there it is, guys. We've experienced Contra. Let's talk about it. Well, okay, guys, that's gonna do it for that playthrough. That was fun. I finally can say in 2026, at the age that I am, I have finally experienced Contra, the original Contra. Not exactly the way that people would have played it on the NES in 1988, sitting there on probably like some orange or Harvest Gold 80s carpet, sitting there in front of a, you know, tube television with their, you know, their pixelated, you know, thinking it was the greatest thing in the world, but like old TV and the smell of the 80s in the air. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Just sitting there with your 2-button controller playing. I mean, that's not the experience I had. Here I am sitting with LED lights around me on a Switch 2 with a Pro controller. I mean, very different, but still, I'm really thankful that I got a chance to try. I'm really thankful it was on sale. I got a chance to say I've experienced Contra now. Really cool game. Here's what I will say. Obviously, guys, I was dying in seconds, if at the most minutes. And I went into this with that expectation. I knew that was going to happen with a lot of these games that we play on Retro Rewind. But I will say that this one I liked better than Kid Icarus. So far, I gotta say, out of the two games, Kid Icarus it definitely had its feel. And there was something about it that made me feel like a kid again. Hearing the music, the style. But man, that game was so hard for a player like me. Contra was a little easier, and honestly, I did enjoy the different incarnations of the game. I liked the arcade graphics better than the old NES game, and I did enjoy some of the fact that there was more story fleshed out on the NES. Though, that said, I enjoyed the easy mode on the arcade. Now, you guys will have to tell me in the comments. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked that up. I'm wondering if there was an easy mode on the arcade game. Probably not, because they wanted to get as many quarters as they possibly could. But if there had been one and I had played it, I would have been more likely to play it as a kid if I saw that there was something a little easier for me to do. Out of all of those that I played, I gotta say the Super Nintendo versions of the game were a little more appealing, not just graphically, but also in their feel. I thought they felt good. Super C was pretty awesome. I really liked Super C. I also enjoyed the third one a lot. I thought that was kind of cool. Poor Lance, he didn't really make it out of the first one or two of them, but it was really kind of fun to see. I'm curious, like in the lore, if you were to look back more at the stories, who was Sheena, right? Who was the robot? Who were these characters and why were they there? But anyway, it was a lot of fun, and it's been kind of cool to see over the years how it's progressed. I would be actually curious to look at like the 2024 release, if it's like a modern version of these, or if they went more with like a 3D style game or something like that. That would be really cool. I did a little bit of digging and I found some really interesting Retro Rewind history here about this game. The action hero connection. So look closely at the cover art. And the characters Bill and Lance, they aren't just random soldiers. They are literal amalgamations of the biggest action stars of the 80s. Bill Reiser is modeled after Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, I kept saying Bill looked a lot like Duke Nukem, but here they said he was modeled after Arnold from Predator, which makes sense. And then Lance Bean is basically Sylvester Stallone from Rambo. Even the name Bill Reiser is a mashup of actors Bill Paxton and Paul Reiser from the movie Aliens. Okay, that's pretty cool. I love that movie. And there was it in the third game, I think, where you got to see something that looked very much like it was from that movie. It was an alien. The Sandinista soundtrack. Now, it says that one of the tracks in the game is actually titled Sandinista, and the word Contra itself was a direct reference to the Contra rebels in the Nicaraguan Revolution, which was all over the news in the 80s. Konami even named a song after their rivals. And then the accidental icon, the Konami code, as it's called, the 30 lives code, which for some reason I cannot get to work on a Pro Controller. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, which is what I hit. Start. Wasn't actually meant for the public. A developer named Kazuhisa Hashimoto was porting the game Gradius, which is also on the list of games I want to try, to the NES and found it too hard to beat while testing, so he programmed the code to give himself power-ups. He forgot to delete it, and when Contra came out later, the team put it in again because the game was so punishingly difficult. So I wonder how you would have found out about that code. I would have loved to have looked that. I might look that up. I would love to find out how that code became known to the public. Like, who was sitting there going up, up, down, down, left, right? That had to have been from like Nintendo Power or something cool like that. And then the invisible upgrades. It says in the NES version, most people think the spread gun, S, is the best weapon, and it is. But also the hidden, did you know about the hidden weapon behavior? If you have the rapid fire R upgrade, it doesn't just make you shoot faster, it actually increases the limit of how many bullets can be on the screen at once. It's a technical workaround for the NES hardware limitations. Okay. Now the Probotector, the Identity Crisis, if you've ever seen a version of Contra where the main characters are robots, you found the European version. In the 80s, Germany had very strict laws against human-on-human violence in games. So Konami had to replace Bill and Lance with robots named RD-008 and RC-011 and renamed the game Probotector. So that wasn't like a version that's like a part of the story. That was a complete replacement in Europe because Germany had laws about human-on-human violence in games. I wonder why. I don't know. I don't want to say anything that would make any of my German friends out there upset, but it makes me wonder, was Germany a little extra cautious in the 80s at that point? Like, okay, we're banning all human-on-human violence. We've done enough, you know? Like, I don't know. Let's see. The heart of the matter, the final boss, isn't just a monster. It's a giant beating alien heart, and it was heavily inspired by the xenomorph eggs from Aliens. And despite being an elite Contra soldier, you die. Yeah, if you so much as touch an enemy, which is kind of, I guess it says, according to this, that was something that a lot of people also made as criticisms, but just kind of laughed at. So that, guys, that's really cool. I'm really glad I learned that stuff, and that's some really cool information about the game. Hey, tell me, what are your thoughts about the game Contra? Which one of these games did you like better? Did you play this growing up? Was it one of your favorite NES games or Super Nintendo games? Where in the world did you play it from? Was it Probotector? Was that what you played? For those of you in Europe, is that what you grew up on? And did you think like, oh man, we have this version, but they've got Contra in the States? Like, how is that? Like, I'd be curious to see what it was like during this time period. because we didn't have the internet. It wasn't like we were all having conversations back and forth. So I wonder if that information was, people were savvy to that, you know, as much, if it wasn't in the magazines or whatever. But that was really cool, guys. I really enjoyed playing that game. I'm probably going to play it again, just because I did enjoy the mechanics. And who knows, maybe that's the game. If I can get good at Contra, I can be much better with these modern games that we play too. Let me know your thoughts on this video and also on Contra, and which one was your favorite, and is it a game you still play? Do you have the Anniversary Edition? What do I not know about it? Let me know. What do you know for lore and the story behind the game? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. But thank you so much for watching another episode of Retro Rewind. Keep coming back for more, guys. I'm going to keep trying these retro games. They're so much fun to just kind of see them and get the history of them, kind of feel like a kid again, you know, that, you know, still playing games that I never played back then. And now I'm understanding why, because as a kid I would have been like, I don't want to, it's too hard, but it's kind of fun to do it now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys, I really do, and I can't wait to play another retro game with you. But until then, take it easy.
Yo, it's easy mode, no cheat codes required. Kick back, power up, let your soul be inspired. From the couch to the clouds, leave the grind behind. Joy on the screen, peace of mind you'll find. Level up the laughter, turn the stress down low. We're not here for the pressure, just press play and go. Together in this moment, good vibes overflow.